Hey, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today is all about chest workout. That was my last warm-up set, or actually a weight acclimation set. And in this chest workout I will focus on the upper chest, because I get a lot of questions on Instagram from you guys how to focus on the upper chest, how to build the upper portion of the chest, because we all know it's the hardest to hit, to do. And I'll put just slightly more weight on and do my first set, and then I come back to you. That felt good. So when it comes to upper chest, of course we have to focus on the incline movements, meaning that we will engage also some shoulders. But the main, let's say, mistake I see most people doing in the gym is that they set up their bench on, let's say, 45 or even 60 degrees incline, and that of course will put a lot of stress on the shoulders instead on the chest. We want to put some incline, but still focusing on the chest, so the chest will do most of the work. That's why I usually set up the incline at 20 to 30 degree angle, like here. Usually it's the first stop on the bench. And this way we will focus on the upper chest. Of course, with retracting the shoulders, trying to tuck our elbows in and performing the movement in a controlled manner. Now, since now I'm in a hotel and it's the first or the second time actually that I work out in this gym with this equipment, I'm a little more conservative with the weight, because believe it or not, let's say 70 or 80 kilograms on this bench may feel different from the bench that I'm doing in my usual gym. So this is the reason why I like to, of course, stay a little more conservative with the weight when I change the gym or the equipment. So I will do another set here. I will put the camera to another angle so you will see how I'm trying to perform the repetitions in a controlled manner, and of course targeting the chest. Now I'm already feeling the pump in the chest, so I think that I'm doing things right, and of course I will show you now from the other angle so you will see. Now, when fatigue kicks in, the elbows of course are trying to flare out. I'm trying to keep them in, but sometimes it's really hard. Anyway, this was the second set, yeah, and I'm done with this exercise. I don't need more than that, because you don't need so much volume. Let's say 14, 15, 16 sets per muscle group on I see people doing in the workouts. So I focus on, let's say, 7, 8, 9 working sets per muscle group, maybe 9 sets for the bigger parts, like the chest, legs and everything bigger. But I try to explode up with the repetitions, and I'm stopping about an inch above the chest level, because I see people are bouncing their weight from the chest, and that's not good, because that's a recipe for injury to happen, especially if you're using a lot of weight and doing this many times. So now on to the next exercise. You will see how I will set up bench, and because I don't have, let's say, here I have dumbbells up to 30 kilograms, and the next exercise is the incline dumbbell press. Usually I'm doing that around 40 kilos, but since I don't have that much weight, I will use slightly less weight and combine the exercise with another exercise. So we'll do supersets, and that's incline cable flies. Let me just show you. Well, this one feels great as well. You should try. Now, because I don't have so much weight at my disposal, I combine different exercises with supersets. The key is to make some overload. I suggest you to track your workouts, and you can overload the muscle, let's say, with more weight, with more training volume, with supersets, drop sets, meaning more workload in less time, because the muscles don't read the numbers on the dumbbells, on the weights, so they just feel the tension, and in this way we can increase the tension on the muscle and of course make them grow. Now, with the cable fly, the biggest tension is up here, so I'm trying to hold for a count, and this really focuses on especially on the inner chest fibers. And in this way, of course, sorry, I have to catch my breath because it's exhausting. In this way, we pump some extra blood into the muscle, and of course, you don't need so much weight to use on this exercise. Basically, I'm using, I don't know, I think it's 15 kilograms, so it's more than enough. I will try to move the camera to a different angle so you will see from the other perspective how I performing the exercise. But anyway, even with the dumbbell bench press, of course, trying to retract my shoulders, keeping my elbows tucked in. I don't know if you noticed, but when I'm performing the reps, when I'm lowering the weight, I try to rotate my elbows in slightly. So, and then on the concentric phase, I, of course, again, rotate out so the dumbbells are horizontal to the body. And when it comes to the cable flies, I try to squeeze the palms together. Of course, they maybe don't touch any time, but in this way I can feel more tension in my chest. This is just a tweak or a suggestion you can try for yourself, and if you will feel it's okay, you can do it. If not, it's all good. So, as mentioned, the second set from different angle. see how I rotate the dumbbells. And yeah, as you saw, usually this weight feels light for me, but on this second set I managed barely 8 reps with 30 kilograms dumbbells and 6 reps with like 15 kilos on cable flies. It's not good for your ego, but to provide some hypertrophy, I think it's a great combination. And I will do another set here. I will not film it because I don't want to, there's not anything much to say about these two exercises, but I will come back to you when I will go to the next exercise. Now the next exercise, the dumbbell flies. Again, first stop on the incline, you can barely notice it, but totally different when you're performing the repetitions if you're doing the flat bench or let's say 15 to 20 degrees incline. Elbows slightly bent. I'm aiming from 10 to 12 reps on this one. And I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't go all the way together on the top because with the dumbbells, the biggest tension is at the bottom. So I'm trying to stretch this area, the outer portion of the chest that's going toward the shoulder. And if you didn't do this exercise for a while, you will feel sore on this area probably in the next 2 days. But I like to combine cable flies and dumbbell flies because, as mentioned earlier, cables, the bigger tension at the top, inside with dumbbells, biggest tension at the bottom, so outside focus. And yeah, I think most people are underestimating this exercise because it is boring. Of course, you can't use a ton of weight to also train your ego, but I think it's very beneficial, especially for beginners. Why? Because with this exercise, with the flies, dumbbell flies, cable flies, even the machine, you will build that mind-muscle connection with your chest, so you will feel your chest better. You will start to, of course, flexing your chest and feeling it working on other exercises as well if you're doing the flies. So I think it's a great exercise. I like to use them as a chest finisher workout because it actually also pump a lot of blood into the muscle, and of course, as I mentioned, 10 to 12 reps, while on the presses I usually go for 6 to 8 repetitions, and at least for me it's working this rep range. So 4 exercises in total: the incline barbell bench press, the incline dumbbell chest press, combination with the cable flies, and now dumbbell flies. So 2 sets there, 3 sets on the combo, and another 2 sets here. So it's basically 10 sets in total, and you should finish the workout in, let's say, around 45 minutes, if not even less. Anyway, try to warm up before each workout, especially if you're doing chest, let's say, because we all know that the shoulders are the most fragile joints and more tends to injury. So this is for this workout. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. See you in the next one.